Two small game slate today in the NBA. Is Joel Embiid going to make his case to solidify the MVP? You tell me. Let's go. Hey, good morning, everyone. It's Craig Ben, a.k.a. Cash Keg here. Oh, yesterday got kicked in the teeth, man. I tell you what. Jalen Green, Nick Nurse, the coach of the Toronto Raptors, basically he's like Tibbs, man. He was not going to let Jalen Green score. They face guarded that dude and locked him down, and that's why Kevin Porter Jr. went ham and went completely off, because they were not going to let Jalen Green put up 30 against him. That was pretty obvious in the first quarter, and I didn't think he was going to get there at all. So we lost on that one. Porter smashed on it because he got all the looks with him out. I don't know why they played Siakam, on a back-to-back like that. But again, Nick Nurse is kind of like Tibbs in that way. If the guys are going to start, they're going to play all the minutes. I don't know why he played them, but hey, it is what it is. Sengun definitely didn't get there on rebounds. That's the only one that I definitely didn't like. And then RJ Barrett getting hurt. It's like, that always tilts you. He was on his way to go way over that total, and getting hurt right before half. That always tilts me when a guy gets hurt, and hopefully he's okay. You hate to see that in a guy that's really pushing and putting in the work. But yeah, 1-3 yesterday hurt. But hey, these happen to get right back on the horse. We got 2 days left in the NBA, so don't go crazy here. Tomorrow we have a massive 15-game slate. I got a few picks that I like for today. I will drop them out here. Going to keep on going all the way through the playoffs. Once the playoffs get here and the rotations get set, it's a lot easier to read what the coaches are going to do. But these last 2 days are going to be absolutely crazy, so play accordingly. But with that, appreciate each and every one of you. Hit that like button for me, subscribe to the channel, and let's just keep this thing going. And let's talk about the plays I like today. Let's go. All right, like always, have the NBA Prizepicks desktop version up here. There's a few plays that we got up here. Not a full slate, but quite a few that we have up here on tap. Again, if you do not have a Prizepicks account, use that promo code DFSArmy, get 100% instant deposit match up to $100. And if you're a new Prizepicks account holder, you get access to a DFSArmy free month of VIP membership. All that is in the description below, so check all that out. One thing I kind of wanted to show you, a tool that I look at every morning, that we have a DFSArmy that we built. I'll pull it up here on Google Sheets real quick. Basically, it's just a tool that it kind of shows you a few things here. It'll pull up, this is the all, so it's basically giving you the best edge here. So as you can see, Joel Embiid, it takes my projection of 41.79. It'll take you the Prizepicks line, which has it at 33.5, and then it also gives you the DK odds, and these are all live. The DK odds will update automatically, same with the Prizepicks line and my projections. All three of these are not static columns. They all update automatically. You can kind of see the edges. These change as I update projections, so it's a really cool tool, and you get this over at your VIP membership at DFSArmy, but it's something I check every morning once I load projections. It's the first thing I look at. It's something I just wanted to show you guys real quick. It's a really cool tool. I'm going to do a full video on this to kind of show you exactly how I use it. But I just wanted to show you this real quick before we go back into the Prizepicks a little bit here. So yeah, let's go back into the Prizepicks and just talk about some of these plays. Again, that's a really cool tool that I really enjoy. Something that we built, and we've built it for baseball as well. And we'll have it for NFL, and just can continue to build it out. And as we get more of these prop that come up, we build them completely out. So first one we're going to go is, like we talked about, is the #1 edge play in the tool. And we're going Joel Embiid over 33.5 points. Yes, he didn't get there in Toronto, but with the way Jokic has been playing, man, and Joel Embiid wants this, he wants this MVP. He's got to put up another big game. Put up 45 against Indy here just 2 days ago. Indy's ranked 25th in points allowed, 28th in field goal percentage allowed, 26th in center defense. They've already came out and said that the Sixers are not going to rest their starters. And we just got news that Malcolm Brogdon is ruled out. So yeah, I mean, he should be able to do whatever he's thinking wants here. I like the over on this just for the fact that he's got to put up and make a big case to be MVP. I think he puts a 40 spot up here. As you saw, my projection was close to 42. So the points, rebounds, and assists, I like both. I think he's going to have a big game. He's got to have some of these marquee monster games to really, the people who are voting, he can get that vote, because he has been vocal about wanting this MVP award. So we're going to go the over on Joel Embiid points. Next one we're going to go to, we're actually going to come down to points, rebounds, and assists, and it's Buddy Hield here. I love this play for a number of reasons, especially with Malcolm Brogdon just ruled out. Over 25.5 here. He's went over this in 4 of his last 5 games. If we pull out Brogdon sitting off the court, he's went over this. 41, 32, 18, 26, 35. Just put up 41 against Philly here. And the minutes are around 37 minutes a game. The shots 19, 17, 10, 14, 15. Putting up 25, 19, 20, and 26 points outside of the Boston, which is, had a bad game there. Rebounds are high, though. 11 and 9 in those last 2 games. Assists 5, 4, 7, 4, and 5 in those games. So I love this Buddy Hield over 25.5, especially with Brogdon being ruled out. Definitely one of my favorite plays on the board here. Next one we're going to go to, one that I'm kind of on the fence with. These are the 2 plays that I like the most. These next 2 plays are ones that I like and I'm going to play, but I'm not going to play them as the volume as I play the Embiid and Buddy Hield one. But it's going back to James Harden over 10.5 assists. Like I said, I think they're going to make the case for Joel Embiid to get that. So I still think we're going to see James Harden, pushing the ball more on the assist side. He's since Doc got on him, like I said, the last 4 games, he just missed it in Cleveland at just getting 10. But other than that, 13, 14, 15 in those games. And I still think we're going to see him pushing the ball, getting a lot of assists, get those guys involved. His points has been down. If we go look at the points for James Harden, you can see he's went under in all those games. And I think that trend's going to continue here. He could get a shot and get whatever he wants to, but I still think they're going to push to get, James Harden, Joel Embiid, that MVP. So I think Harden's going to continue with the trend of under on points and over on assist. So I'm going to ride that trend as well. And I'm going to take the over on James Harden here. Then the last one I'm kind of looking at here, I'm going to go over to, there's a bunch of ways you can go this, and it's Jordan Poole. Going up against the Spurs have no Jakob Poeltl, no DeJounte Murray, no Vassell, no Keldon Johnson. They have nobody here. On the Golden State side, Stephen Curry and Klay Thompson are both out. So we should see a ton of, Jordan Poole here. This already moved up to 25.5 points. I had it at 24.5. I'm still fine with taking this if you want to. Yes, he only put up 19 and 22. With Klay Thompson playing, the shots are going to go way down. I'm okay if you want to take the over 25.5 points. I'm okay if you want to take the over 40 fantasy score. He's got close to this even in those 2 games. He's going to play a ton. He should be able to do whatever he wants against the Spurs team with all those guys sitting out. 36.5 points, rebounds, and assists. I'm okay with that one as well. So it's kind of like pick between these 3 that you like here. Points, again, it's going to be Poole and it's going to be Wiggins doing most of the scoring here. So I'm going to take the over on 25.5 points for Poole. He didn't get there with Klay Thompson there when Klay Thompson got super hot in that last game against the Lakers, but Klay Thompson is not playing today, either Steph Curry. So it's going to be Wiggins and Poole. And I think Poole's going to just continue to get his way here. So I'm going to go over 25.5 points. Like I said, over fantasy score or points, rebounds, and assists. I'm fine with that as well. Let's see, since we just did this update real quick, let's see if they did put up, Davion Mitchell, 7 assists. I like this one as well. I would take the over on Davion Mitchell, 7 assists. Yes, they said they were going to crank down his minutes a little bit, but he still played like almost 40 minutes that game. So even at 7 assists, I think he still get there against the Clippers. So I would take the over on that one as well. I was really looking for the line for Trey Jones for the Spurs, because that's one I'm going to want to attack. But we're going to put Davion Mitchell up here as a play at 7 assists. That's just too low for him. But yeah, looking up here, seeing they don't have the Spurs guys up here yet, but one guy that you want to look at is Trey Jones. And if anything's 20, I would say under 28.5 points, rebounds, and assists, I would take the over on that all day long. So that's one number that I am looking at. And again, we don't have it up here yet, but if we do, that's what I'm going to jump on. So here are the 5 plays that we like. Again, I love Buddy Hield over 25.5 points, rebounds, and assists. I love Joel Embiid over 33.5 points. I think I'm going to go Davion Mitchell over 7 assists here. That just seems too low. Then I'm going to go Jordan Poole over 25.5 points and James Harden over 10.5 assists. So there's some plays for you. Again, got a lot going on with these sports ending up. We got one day, massive NBA day tomorrow, last day of the regular season, and then we're going to have a day off, and then we're getting the play-in games and the playoffs. So we'll keep doing these videos. Hopefully we can bounce back from yesterday. Nobody gets injured. Nobody tries to face guard one of our guys. Like, you can double team Joel Embiid. I think he's going to get to the line and get his points regardless, so I'm not too worried about that. But yeah, appreciate each and every one of you guys. Hit that like button on your way out, and I will see you guys on the flip side. Deuces.